To create your first project, simply click on Create a Project. A window will open where you can name your project, enter its CO2 emissions, and provide a description. Then, simply set the start and end date of the compensation period and create the project. In this example, as a software company, we want to compensate for the CO2 emissions generated during the development of our software for Lima Airport, so we enter a name for the project. We specify the emissions, which is 1 ton in our example, and a description, which ideally allows auditors to get a better understanding of what emissions were actually compensated. Note that these information are only editable as long as the project is not compensated yet. After retirement of the tokens, there is no way to edit any information you are providing here. This feature is essential in order to prevent double usage of the green fee tokens. Finally, we set the compensation period, which corresponds to the development timeframe. With one click, our project is created. To compensate a project, you'll need green fee tokens, or short GFT. 1 GFT equals 1 ton of CO2 stored in a sustainably managed forest. To purchase GFT, simply choose one of our certified forests from the list, the one you'd like to support. Select as many tokens as you need from each forest, and proceed to checkout. Afterwards, just enter your payment details and you'll automatically be redirected to your dashboard. Now you're ready to compensate your project. If you own GFTs from multiple forests, you can choose which ONs you'd like to use. Once you assign the required amount of tokens to your project, you can finalize the compensation with one click. After you initiate the retirement process, it may take a few minutes to access your compensation certificate. The Greenkeeper certificate confirms that your project has been compensated and that the corresponding CO2 credits have been retired. So let's have a deeper look into the compensation certificate. It contains important information, such as the compensation period and company information, as well as the specific project information you typed in, together with the corresponding emissions. Furthermore, you find information on which token was actually retired and a QR code and transaction ID, which proves the retirement process on the blockchain. Finally, a link and QR code to the satellite data of the supported forest are provided, which allow you and your auditors to check the state of the forest even years after project compensation. In the case of deforestation or in the event of fire, all token and certificate owners are alarmed and unsold tokens are blocked from sales. Back to your dashboard, you can create additional projects in the same way, which helps you keep track of all your compensation activities, especially useful if you want to compensate different steps of your supply chain separately. Greenkeeper, we create trust in ecosystem services.